Welcome to Always Dolls. This is Sarah and I'm so glad you're here. In today's video, we have fun crafting a grocery store for our 18-inch dolls that is inspired by American Girl's City Market playset. See how to make a fun checkout counter with working conveyor belt, modern style monitor and card reader. The design also includes a bonus area for displaying and selling fresh flowers. The grocery store also features a double-sided display unit with space for fresh produce, cold items and packaged foods. You can click the card to see how we previously made a version of AG's City Market stand. Hit the like button if you enjoy this video and subscribe so you never miss a new DIY. Our dolls are excited to go shopping, so let's get making! This craft uses a mix of 10 and 5mm foam board, but you can substitute this with cardboard. We have wood grain, silver and black contact paper, recycled paperboard and spray paint. Since we want to create a checkout counter with functioning conveyor belt, we will start the project with the internal mechanism. Roll 2 thick paper tubes. Ours are saved from packaging and the size will determine the dimensions of our conveyor belt. Cut or punch paperboard circles that are bigger than the diameter of your tube. Mark the center point, then take a regular hole punch to make a smaller hole in the middle. Stack and glue 6 circles together, then repeat the steps to make another disc. To build the head pulley, take a chopstick for the rod and thread on the first disc, followed by your tube, then the second disc. Using a strong liquid glue, adhere only the rim of the paper tube to the discs at each end. Trim one side of your chopstick, but leave the other end long, as this will become the handle for you to turn the pulleys. Next, cut an L-shaped countertop from 5mm foam board, then remove an inner rectangle as seen on screen. Cover the countertop with silver contact paper for a sleek industrial look. Now cut 2 inner ledge pieces. Mark the position of your pulleys at each end, cutting the corresponding smaller holes to insert your chopsticks. In between the pulleys, adhere the support board. Prepare 2 outer ledge pieces from thick foam board and cover with your wood grain contact paper. On the second piece, trim off a bit of the foam board. Now glue the inner and outer ledges together, ensuring a 1 cm lip along the top edge. Push the chopsticks through the holes to connect the elements of the conveyor bed. For the conveyor belt, source a strong but flexible fabric such as this black vinyl. Cut a length the same width as your paper tube and at least twice the length of the support board. Attach one end of the vinyl to the head pulley. We chose to use clear packing tape, and the other end to the tail pulley. Then wind up the fabric using the chopstick handles. Once the vinyl is taut, you can twist and turn the handles to move the conveyor belt in either direction. To complete the checkout counter, cut walls from thick 10mm foam board and cover with your wood grain contact paper. For added interest, we chose to mimic the logo from AG's City Market playset using coloured cardstock and a white Posca paint pen. For colour contrast, we covered the tall back wall with black contact paper. This will be an area for floral displays, so we drew a chalk art sign using the Posca pen, then hot glued 3 silver mini buckets down the wall to place our flowers. Now all the pieces are ready, affix the silver countertop into the recessed lip of the inner ledge, ensuring you leave a 1 cm gap at the far right end. Flip the counter over and attach the front wall to the underside of the inner ledge, giving this wall some subtle dimension. Adhere the shorter back wall in the same way on the opposite side. Take your right side wall and trim it ever so slightly to fit snugly in between. Next, hot glue the support wall under the countertop. Then attach the tall wall with the feature flower pots facing out. Close up the unit with the left side wall. As is, the checkout counter has something interesting to see from each angle, but we want to embellish it even more. Using more cardstock, we made another AG Market logo, gluing it to the top of the tall wall, and painted a decorative wooden scrapbook frame pink to house our register number. The frame is glued to a skewer and the skewer pushed into the foam board, secured with a drop of hot glue. Along the front wall, we added 3 vertical strips of black foam board and placed small sticker gems painted silver to the corners to look like nails. Inside the counter, we cut and covered more foam board for shelves, then created a simple cash drawer from scraps of foam board. You can click the card top right to see this process in more detail. The drawer front is embellished with strips of silver reflective cardstock, and we hot glued a push pin in the center for the handle. It slots into its casing just below the countertop. For extra fun, we glued a tiny Lego key into the corner for more detail. Next, we took a small pin hook and painted it black, then pushed it into the right side wall to hold our DIY shopping bags. We will show you how to make these cute paper bags in a separate accessories video. We will also share how to make a simple card reader, credit or gift card, and this cute mini AG magazine. Our DIY checkout counter teams perfectly with the market stand. But be sure to check out part 2 of our American Girl grocery store, where we upcycle household materials to make the double-sided display unit. We just love displaying our AG, OG, and DIY food items here. Thanks again for stopping by our channel, and see you soon for more miniature crafting fun!